This video is dedicated to Mike Riley. He's accused me of doing something wrong to him, which is very false. I never went to go trick him or deceive him. I apologize, Mike, if you think I tricked you with the margin investing thing. You always talk about dumping all my stocks. You even recommended me dump all my stocks and put into one of your investments. Not yours, but one of your investments that you had, so I would have the same one, but my money, which I didn't do, but that's irrelevant. So I said, I know a way to get money that you don't have if you know one stock you can make a good profit in. So that's when I hit the margin button. I did not hit the margin button trying to wreck your life or make you owe money. All it was extra value to your portfolio, and all you had to do is sell the stock that you bought with the margin investing. You went back to your original amount. You wouldn't have lost any money. And to these fees you're talking about, I don't really know what you're talking about per these fees. Definitely didn't set you up for no fees and all this video game crypto thing you're talking about you were doing. I really don't know nothing about that. I mean, you said you were investing like a video game. You didn't know, or I didn't let you know you shouldn't do that, which I never really had an opinion on either way. You never really said, hey, should I do this or should I not do this? You never really asked me directly that question that you're blaming me for, saying that you have all these fees, which again, like last video I was saying, I've never even seen any of these fees, and please send me a screenshot if you got all these fees you're claiming, because I'm not talking the dollar amount, but you know the dollar amount you originally said you had. You said you lost X amount of dollars, and then you gained X more amount of dollars, but all you have to do is sell it back and get to your original amount. You borrowed the money, so you just pay it back, or you sell your shares back to your original amount, and you wouldn't have lost anything. It was just extra money letting you borrow. You could have gave right back by giving them. Obviously, you bought loser shares, and they're taking your money. So that margin just works on to give you a percentage of stock or money to use per the stocks you have. It's not really for crypto, which I told you wasn't for crypto. So again, you said, why don't you talk about crypto and margin? I told you a million times, margin and crypto have nothing to do with each other. Margin trading strictly for stock, securities, ETFs, ETPs, and such like that. They're not for cryptocurrency, which is not SEC regulated and it's not protected by FDIC or any of the things. It's not protected by the law of cryptocurrency because there's no a borderless currency, so your risk is that you're on for buying that. Now back to the margin. I did it just to give you extra buying power so you can make some extra profit. I explained that to you in the beginning. When I said I made the same mistakes, meaning I used the margin as just buying stocks that I wanted. I didn't just buy it for intentional profit, which I was foolish doing, which is still profitable, but I did it differently. I didn't even just put it all in one stock and try making the most money out of it, which I should have done and sold and repaid. That's the best way to do it when using margin. Just use their extra 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 or 4,000, whatever they give you to use just to make extra profit. Then you're paying back their principal. And it's the first 1,000 included with Robinhood Gold anyway. So if you have Robinhood Gold, you get $1,000 of margin. And any money after that is 2.5 APY yearly. So it's like pennies on the dollar. And it shows you right under it. Like it's like pennies. So you're arguing about nothing. Now you're mad at me thinking that I tried to fucking your whole life over some crazy shit, which is crazy. There's a different one. This one's good too. These are really good. Remember, this channel's about smoking weed and stocks and stock investing. So that's all we talk about. We don't talk about other drugs. We talk about crypto, stock market, stock exchange, index funds. Talk about it all. If you have something to say, come on this page. If you're new to this shit, it's a great way to make money. I made X amount of dollars in a year I've been in it. Some people lost more money than I made. In a couple weeks they've been in it. I made a nice amount of money the last year or so. I don't want to talk about dollar figures, but they're there. You saw the little TV thing. That was just, one of many, but that's whatever. The stock market nowadays is making money. It's a fact. Right now, the economy's down as a whole, but the stock market is up because all these newbie investors are buying. Go to Reddit if you're new to stock investing. Go to Wall Street Bets. They're doing a lot of things. You follow them, and what they're doing is just buying, holding, buying, holding, buying, holding. That's the long-term strategy. It's going to build you up. I buy and held a stock that I bought at $2, went up to $66 at the end. So that's a buy and hold long-term strategy compared to trying to buy a stock and it goes up that fast, couple dollars, and sell it the next day. Or sell it the same day, mark the day trader. You don't want to do that either. So what you really want to do is just stick with buying stocks slowly and staying for the long term. And gradually your money will increase over the long term. If you follow the stock market over the last 100 years or so, it always went up. Every recession back to 1929, the Great Crash Recession, the Great Depression, then the recession 2008, 1988, 1987, whatever, when it went down. Every time it bounced back, and it bounced back with vengeance. And last year it went down. In February 2020, it went down. I bought a lot of shares at a cheap price, and it really paid off because they went up a lot. One for sure is Uber. I bought down at $18. It's at $55 a share. Snapchat, to name a few that were low and they went high. Now they're staying high. Dogecoin, I always said buy Dogecoin when it was under a penny. No one wanted to listen. Now it's at 5 cents, 6 cents, which is huge when you could buy 3 shares or 3 coins for a penny. Now you have to buy 1 for 5 cents. So it just shows you how the money you can make from Dogecoin alone. If you owned 100,000 shares at less than a penny, and they went up to 10 cents the other day, which I actually did, you would have made a nice profit. Some of us did, and I didn't sell out. I could have made $2,000-$3,000, but I bought more, and I believe Dogecoin's going to be the next currency. It's going to go really up and big on the list. Some people want to see Ethereum's going to go up. Ethereum's going to go up, but that's a big stock to buy from right now. If you're going to buy something at $1,500, that's big. It's not a small stock to buy. It's a big stock to start off at $1,500 a piece. If I had millions of dollars, like, Moscow, one of these people, billions of dollars, I could buy 100,000 shares and make some real profit off it. There's a difference. But when you're not making a lot of money, like normal people, and you're making hundreds, and $100 is pretty much a lot of money to you still. You're doing small trades. Dogecoin still 5 cents. I would still go pick that up because it's going to shoot to the moon eventually. And then 10 years from now, might be the next Bitcoin, might be 50,000. Who knows? Bitcoin in 2009, 2010 was worth pennies. Everyone was laughing at it. Bitcoin's going to crash. No one's going to buy Bitcoin. It's garbage. Now it's $50,000 a coin, $55,000 a coin, $60,000 a coin. So if you own 100 of them, you'd be rich right now. But you'd have so much money, you'd be sick. You could buy them in 2010. They could be on your floppy disk or hard disk, wherever you had, sitting in your closet right now, just collecting dust. And you're like, oh yeah, I bought Dogecoin. Oh my God, I will get that. Go in the closet, do the crypto thing, turn into cash, and you're a millionaire. Just like that if you bought it back then, Bitcoin. I wish I knew about that stuff back then. I did actually. I knew back since 2008, but I chose to go different routes. And do stupid things. which led me to where I'm at now. I wouldn't regret it or anything I did in my life because I have Halo and I love her very much. And thank God I have her. She changed my life. And I'm gonna go now, I guess. I don't see any viewers happening.